Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Sutton Sporting Complex here at 54 Roosevelt. We're at the High Heat Tournament Annual for Mag and David Yeshiva. Along with Victor Dweck, I'm Joey Cohen for Sephardic Sports, brought to you by the Dern Minyan. We are here about to begin the first volleyball semifinal. It was a very adventurous quarterfinals, and we'll recap that throughout the course of the game. The highlight was an unbelievable comeback by the near side team. We'll recap the teams for you right now. We got Charles Harari by the net. To your right, Mark Saadia. To your left, A.B. Silvers. And in the back, we got Mark Esses, a classmate of mine, as Saadia returns. Geek sets him. That's his signature left-handed spike, the lefty volleyball player, as Sammy the ref refers to him. Let's remind you what happens with the near side team. You can watch the video, the highlights on the YouTube channel for Sephardic Sports or on our website, sephardicsports.com. The Geek team, unbelievable lefty serve there from Mark Saadia, 1-0. They were down 20-10 point game in favor of the other team, and they came back and won 23-21. Unreal game as Saadia serves it into the bottom of the net. Win some, you lose some with the laser serve of Saadia. The other side, Sammy Dayan, Perry Halawani, Robert Tobias, and A.B. Saruya. Sammy with the serve. Silvers returns to Charles. Back to Silvers. Tough serve. Blocked by Saruya into the pool. And what an illustrious pool it is here at the Sutton residence, Vic. You walk past it just about every direction you walk here.
There's another sport.
There's another sport going on.
They got I think frisbee next week, tennis,
volleyball,
dodgeball, basketball, top 50 and not top 50.
Look at the crowd here today. Unreal. You never see this big a crowd here at volleyball, but the basketball tournament's taking a little while to get going as it's dug out by Silvers, but a net call there on Charles. Charles, also known as Geek, recently engaged to Alison Franco. We wish all the best to our friend Geek, and hopefully they can build a bayit Ne'eman B'Yisrael.
Amen. So you hear behind us, basketball is going on. That's why it's a little loud.
Mark Saadia with the lefty spike off Robert Tobias and out. Robert Tobias known for his spiking ability, not so much for his blocking, but a very, very talented player. And Vic, I don't know about you, but we were walking around pregame, and I heard a lot of people asking when Robert Tobias is playing, when Robert Tobias is playing. Well, here it is. We got it for you, Sephardic Sports, right here. A.B. Silvers with the serve. Saruya sets up. Rob T, first spike of the day into the net. We got 2-zip. Silvers is going to serve again. Silvers, things got a little heated in the quarterfinal matchup with Elliott Sutton, but Halawani, Tobias sets. Saruya to the net. Just sends a deep, smart move. Esses, Harari, Saadia with the lefty spike into the net, and we'll switch serves. I believe it's 21 gamers switch at 11. Let's take a look at some notables in the crowd. In the purple shirt, you see Eddie Dayan, father of Sammy, absolute legend, next to his wife Sharon.
They've been a very loyal couple to their kids. We've
Always.
seen them at numerous.
Always. Since back in the day, since the Kings Bay days, Eddie's been at all the games. Eddie really makes an
very
effort.
admirable.
As Mark Saadia sends another serve into the net, we got 2-1. We can barely see the scoreboard here, so we'll keep announcing it for you. Charles, Silvers, deep shot. Sammy going down to dig. Sets up to Tobias. Deep in. Hits the line right here. Sephardic Sports got it for you.
And by got it, he means I probably
just missed it. Yeah. That's what we meant. But a great spot there by Rob T. A little floater. As Robert, the jump serve. Great serve. Charles Harari sets. Silvers sends it deep. Sammy digs. Saruya. Robert T. Good dig there by Saadia. Halawani dives, and Saruya sends it backwards.
I gotta tell you, Joe, my heart stops every time it comes to us because we have our laptop over here. We got a lot going on. Thank God we have a good team blocking us.
I was talking to Sammy Dayan of the Far Side team earlier today, and he was saying that him and Perry have a very similar style of play in that they dive and go for every ball. So sometimes that can cause a little bit of a conflict. As Robert spikes, and we almost, Sephardic Sports almost gets in on the action over there, as Robert almost takes off Victor's head.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I got very afraid over there.
We got a score of 2-2, I believe. We got a cramp on the basketball court. Somebody get a banana over there. Robert T. Oh, the finesse! The finesse from Rob T. A little drop shot to beat Saadia on the right side.
What's crazy is to think about the fact that he's just, how old is he?
He's a year younger than me, Vic. He's got to be 19, maybe
He's just
even 18.
getting started.
Halawani with the signature around the back serve. As Mark Esses almost returns it back perfectly. Slightly out. So we got 3-0. Halawani to serve. Silvers. Geek. Back to Silvers for the spike. Oh, and it's rejected at the net by Saruya as Mark Esses comes to retrieve the ball. We just kicked it a little past him. Feel bad about that one. Unreal block there by Saruya. His grandparents and father in the crowd.
Yeah, you gotta love how all families come to support their kids, grandkids, relatives.
Yep. Silvers cross court. Beautiful spike. Good piece of work there by Silvers.
They shouldn't be here right now, but they are. It's one of those, they can win this game. I really think they're taking it all.
Underdog Cinderella story as Saadia serves. Laser serve by Saadia. Sammy digs. Saruya, Tobias with the block. Sammy recovers. And they call a net point. They say Tobias hit the net. A lot of controversy here on the volleyball court. You don't see it so often, but there's been a lot of arguing as they call Robert Tobias on hitting the net. But
I think one of the reasons may be because there's 2 refs this year instead of 1, so they're both...
a lot of confusion.
Yeah, a lot of confusion.
It's not so much anger with the calls, more confusion.
Yeah, I'd say the word is confusion.
I'll agree with that. As Saadia with his laser serve, Halawani returns. Saruya sends it all the other way. Geek sets up Saadia. Lefty, too long. Sammy Dayan wasn't there, so if he got it down, it would have been good. But a great play there. Sammy D with the serve. Saadia set up by Geek. A little tip. Oh! Did it get the line? Waiting for the ref to make a call here, and he does.
We'd like to remind everyone, Murad Katan just asked us if we do replays. He said, can you rewind that? There was a controversial play. I'd like to remind everyone, we do not do replays.
Do not. Charles with this over on 2. Tobias with the blocked by Geek, but he hit the net. He keeps hitting the net on the follow-through. It just takes a little while to get used to. The Sutton court, as grand and beautiful as it is, nicely boxed in by the bushes. You get to play volleyball with some privacy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
If anyone wants to watch replays, you can watch it later tonight.
Oh, Saruya with the send, and it lands out. Almost a souvenir for Mrs. Sharon Dayan, friend of the broadcast. Mark Esses, live our own product. But more importantly, a member of my Kings Bay team for many years. Tobias set up, blocked by Geek.
Wow.
Geek's right there. Saruya sends it back to Perry, who'll go over, and it's deep. As we keep getting some souvenirs here, I think, Vic, you've picked a lucky spot.
Yeah. I think it's the 21. 21, yeah.
21 gamers. Safari Sports helping out people in the crowd. This is Mark Esses with the serve, picking on Tobias. Saruya sets him up. Oh, and it's blocked there by Geek and lands out. They seem to be getting up a decent amount on Tobias' spikes. And for those of you listening, Joe Sut wants to know if there's a big man who already lost that can play a minute and a half. I wonder who they're looking for. Oh, Silvers with an unreal block at the net.
Joe, to be honest, I would go play ball, but Safari Sports comes first. Everyone knows.
I think Dern is available.
Dern is available.
Dern is available if you need a big man on the court.
He's known for being big, large, and in charge.
There, Silvers with the serve gets to Perry. Saruya sets up Rob, big Rob. Deflected at the net by Geek, who gets confused, and they give it to... Speaking of Dern, Vic, we'd like to remind our viewers that this broadcast and pretty much everything we've been doing lately has been brought to you by the Dern Mignon. Unreal job by Dern running a Mignon over there at the 3rd floor of the Mag and David Annex. As Geek sets up Silvers, who hits it into the net. And you gotta feel like the crowd is leaning towards the Tobias side. Usually here at High Heat, you had the underdog favorite.
Yeah.
But here, the 1 seed, Rob T, Perry, Saruya, and Sammy D are the favorites, and the crowd favorites as well. It's a clever, nifty spot there by Saadia.
Speaking of Dern, what time does the Dern Mignon start? I was wondering.
You know, it starts when you want it to start, Vic.
Right.
Starts when you want it to start.
And who's in charge of it? Who's the rabbinical advisor?
None other than Rabbi David Haber, a very big friend of the broadcast. He saw our work at Stella, and he was really pleased.
Got a bit of a disagreement.
Yep, we got, it looks like 6-5. We're going to keep reminding people of the scores. The butterfly flies by the camera. We got Geek right here. Serves. Rob T. Perry sets up Rob. Here comes Rob. Right hand and 2 deep. You have to reach across his body to get that right-handed spike, and he removes the shades, Vic. Let's get a close-up on Rob T.
He removed it.
He removes the shades.
Let's go, Geek.
Sadia goes for a quick water break.
Can we get a wink from Geek?
There it is.
Refs don't give us a call.
Refs don't give him a call, but he gives us a wink.
You gotta.
Geek.
Sally just turned 48.
Sally
But he's
just.
ready to go.
Sally Duet? No way. What other Sally's 48?
I'm gonna go check if Sally Dweck's
Yeah, we're
playing
gonna
behind
go. Vic's gonna go check if Sally Dweck is gonna be playing ball. They needed a big man on the ball court.
Sally said he's looking to end this game himself.
Sally Dweck is playing basketball as Geek sets up Saadi for the left-handed spike into the net. Not even a block.
I can confirm that Sally Dweck is currently on the court playing
Which team?
basketball.
What color?
The clock is 1 minute.
I'm gonna go check.
Vic is gonna get us an update on Sally Dweck.
1 minute.
As Perry Halawani with his signature behind the back serve, but it goes into the net. A rare miss on the serve for Perry. As Saadia will serve.
20 seconds. Quindy to 3. Oh,
Saadia to serve.
nice block by Sally.
That's it.
but actually
Hit by
one
Sammy
shot
D.
better for the blue team.
As Tobias spikes, blocked by Geek. Back to Rob T. Oh, good spot there by Saruya. Back to Geek, sets up Saadia for the left hand. Nifty job. Perry dives but couldn't get there. Vic, you gotta think Perry could have taken another step.
Sorry for that. I wasn't on the camera because I was watching Sally Dweck on the red team behind us just stuff the crap out of someone.
Wow, Sally and Jamie Dweck reunited.
Sally hasn't played in a tournament since Top Gun. Wow, what'd you say? 02?
94. Saadia's got to get this serve in. Whistle to let us go from the ref, and it goes out too deep.
Just gonna reset the camera over here. Give me 1 second.
What do we call it? A foul? Over the top, Shmuel. Sally Dweck to the line.
This is crazy.
Sally Dweck is going to the line. Vic, what do we do?
We're gonna stay here.
Team in the semifinals. Sal Dweck, head coach.
Here we go.
Geek. JV, who just won a championship.
Spike there by Silvers, and the point goes to Silvers. We're sorry for the confusion here in the booth. Sally Dweck is playing basketball, and Victor just took our second camera to go video that.
1-1.
We're looking for a score. The far team has 7. I do not know what the near team has as Mark Estes serves.
It's 2 shots.
Set up for Rob T. Off the net, dug out by Silvers. And Silvers hits the net on the spike. Point awarded to the Tobias squad.
Sal with a brick. With a brick.
Mark Estes to serve. I apologize, I'm on the camera as Victor is videoing Sally Dweck. Mark Estes gets it to Perry. Perry to Sammy. Rob T. Spike blocked by Geek, but into the net. And point again awarded to Robert T., the favorite. It'll be 8 for them. The go-ahead whistle given by the ref as Saruya serves. Silvers, Geek, Saadia, blocked by Tobias, but into the net.
Over the basket, out of bounds. Red Bull. Shot clock to 17 seconds.
Nothing new on the Sally Dweck front, reports our very own Victor Dweck.
Yeah, missed 2 foul shots. Can't get a re.
Trap.
It's getting a little old.
Silver serves. Perry.
Foul. 2 shots.
Saruya. That's the setter for Rob T. Oh, the block, but he's called for the net, it looks like.
Got a lot going on today, a lot of great sports. May that be our biggest issue, that there's so much good going on.
Too much to cover. We really need an intern, Vic, as Rob T. serves, but a laser serve. Too strong.
Feel free to email us, sephardicsports@gmail.com. We are taking intern applications for next summer. We have a lot going on as Geek is over here.
There he is, Geek,
buddy.
to serve. Tobias, Saruya, back to Tobias for the rip. Oh, and Geek, the double tap.
See, Quindy. Shot clock is off. Richie. Trap.
As Silvers. To Perry. Robert. Too strong, but Estes digs anyway. Silvers down. Oh, strong spike there by Silvers as the ball careens onto the lighthouse area.
We got Lighthouse, we got cars.
We got Barb over there.
Barbara Schwartzbard.
There she is.
I don't know if you could see
Friend
her.
of the broadcast.
It's a girlfriend of the broadcast,
Girlfriend
actually.
of the broadcast.
There she is. Oh, doing a little bit of pose action.
As Saadi serves into the net. I think he got distracted by Barbara Schwartzbard. Who can blame him? Sammy D.
The score, I believe,
For the serve, friend of the broadcast. Saruya spikes it off the net. Geek. That's good. It's good. Oh my God! Off the tree. Marquez with the save. Geek sets up Sahadia. Sahadia with the tip. Rob T. Halawani sets up Robert. Rip blocked by Geek, and they get the point. As improbable as a point gets, Geek and his team end up with it. Unbelievable, an animation
this is
from
wow.
the team.
Sally Dweck with a rebound.
Sally Dweck finally received the rebound. As we got Mark Essis to serve, Halawani, Saruya, Rob T with the rip, dug out and returned by Silvers. As Rob T, and it's dug out again by A.B. Silvers. Unreal. Robert for a third time, and Geek blocks it and it goes down. What an unbelievable point here. Recorded. Sephardic Sports.
SephardicSports.com will be up within 24 hours, and they're switching sides because the score
11 to 8.
is 11 to 8.
11 to 7 actually.
He's
In favor of the underdogs.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure because the ref is
It's 11-7.
11-7.
Teaming means the side's open.
An excellent analysis from the guy sitting behind us.
The old men.
They are double teaming Robert, which means that the side is open.
Against the J
Steve Ada, there he is.
There he is.
There he is, featured in the contest.
We just very happy to announce with Billy Nahas, we just won first round.
Billy Nahas.
We'll see you
They just
in
won
the
the
semis.
first round.
Everyone loses in the semis, you know?
Yeah,
Who are we playing?
anyway.
Who do you want to play? Who are you playing?
I'm playing Big Dennis.
Playing Big Dennis in the semis. You got Stephen Beta against Big Dennis. We've seen it before. We've seen him upset him before. We're looking 3-4 years ago, right here on this very court. Stephen Beta, of course I remember,
We remember
upsetting Big Dennis in the quarters. The young guns. Stephen Beta looking to book his spot in the finals as we are waiting for play to continue.
See you guys, enjoy.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by, Steve.
Geek took his shirt off. We all remember what
Oh
happened
my
last time
God,
he took his
that
shirt
chiseled physique is just too much.
off. Last
I can't.
game,
He took off his shirt and
he
they
was
came
down
back.
by 10. Next point wins for Adam Ringer's team. He took off his shirt and the rest is history. You can see the end of that game on this broadcast, SephardicSports.com. So we just heard the first team that is officially in the semis of Hot Shot.
2 teams, he says, playing Big Dennis.
2 teams. So now they're going to start the third quarters behind
We're
us.
really confused with the schedule behind, but hey, we just take what we're given. We play with the
Yeah.
with
So we
the
got Big
cards
Dennis,
were dealt.
Little Dennis playing Stephen Beta and 2 other teams to be announced.
I hope you send a picture. I'll give all the story.
And
Here we
looks like
go.
we're going to continue now with the score of 11-7.
Yep, 11-7 for our
11-7.
team. The underdogs are taking the lead, 11-7. We'll try to keep you
Bears.
updated on the score here. Mark Essis with the serve. Rob T. Saruya, ooh. Lackluster return, leaving much to be desired from Robert T. Saruya doing a great job at the net, however. As Mark Essis serves it into the net, the score is 12-7. Saruya to serve. These guys are the favorites for the tournament. As Saruya, they have come back from crazier before. They were down 10-1 in their first game against this very team. Saruya with their almost digs it out with his shoulder. We'll switch serves, 12-7 still. And we'd like to remind our viewers that in the first game for both of these teams, they played each other, and the far team was up 10-1. And then the near team came back and won 17-11. Unreal. As Silvers with a nice serve. Halawani. Saruya sets up Tobias. Tobias digs it out. Halawani sends it deep. Geek sets up Silvers. Right hand. Oh. It's good. Sammy Daniel with the return off the tree. Saadia sets up Silvers. Blocked by Saruya. Sammy gets it. Halawani, a little bit of confusion. Saadia sends it deep and down. Diving effort by Sammy. Not enough to get there. 13-7 and a little bit of frustration.
Can't blame him.
Unbelievable point off the tree. Sammy saves it and sends it across. But a great spot there from Saadia, one of our best.
Look at the crowd show.
Huge crowd. Silvers. Halawani sets up Tobias, who's been having a little bit of a rough game. As
Look
he
at this.
hits the net. Saadia hits the net.
We'd like to remind everyone that this copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Sephardic Sports and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Sephardic Sports.
Tobias with the serve. Geek setting up Saadia, who goes deep line, and it's out. Sammy trying to invigorate his team. Here we go. We got 13-8. Tobias to serve yet again. There he is. Esses. Geek sets up Saadia. Left hand off Tobias and down. We'll switch serves. Tobias is being double teamed at the net. We're waiting to see the adjustment because we know when it comes, it'll be grand. Geek serves. Perry. Tobias blocked at the net by Saadia. They're bamboozled. They're befuddled. They're confused. Don't see this very often. Saadia doing a fabulous job blocking at the net as Geek serves. 14-8 is the score. Saruya sets up Tobias. Great set. And he gets it down off of Silvers and out as we get a recovery from the outer ring of the arena. I'd like to remind everybody that this beautiful, beautiful tournament, High Heat, is taking place in the Sutton Sporting Complex at 54 Roosevelt. As Halawani serves, Geek sets up Silvers. Back to Saadia, the lefty, into the net. The set was a little bit off the net. Saadia didn't realize how far it was and ends up sending it into the net. As Halawani, the vintage around the back serve. Saadia to Geek. Silvers, the swinger. And Saruya sets up Tobias. Oh, too far.
Swinger.
I don't even know her. As Tobias could not get that spike down. I'd like to remind our viewers that this broadcast is brought to you by the Derby, as Perry almost runs into Sammy over there. And takes place on the third floor of the Mag and David Annex as he gets creative. Silvers gets creative. Halawani with a deep set for Tobias, who gets it down with a little tap. I can't help but manage a smile. A crafty play there by Tobias. We got 14-9.
Ish.
As Sammy D going around the back multiple times, waiting for Silvers to be ready. There's Sammy, right-handed. Serves it to Saadia. To Geek, sets up Saadia, the lefty. Oh, and it goes into ice. Holy 56 Roosevelt as Perry almost takes us out.
Oh my God. Not gonna lie, I peed myself a little just now.
It's there every time, Perry.
What?
Goes to the same spot every time.
Okay, 30 seconds to game
Sammy
time.
D with the predictive power. He's using simple probability. The Hopkins students. A timeout called.
We're gonna have to mute that one.
My brother is in the crowd.
Anywho, we
got Mark Esses to serve. The score is 14-9. Esses serves, gets it to Perry. To Saruya, gets on his knees to stop Tobias, who's blocked. But Perry gets it anyway. Perry really gives his all for every ball as Silver spikes it into the net. They'll take the point and the serve. Saruya to serve.
The scoreboard hasn't been updated in a while as it's 14-9.
We keep switching serves, that's why.
Okay.
Sammy, start it up.
Saruya serves overhand. Saadia sets up Geek, back to Saadia, the lefty. A lackluster return. And Saruya sets up Tobias, the long time teammates! Tobias gets it down, gives a nod. Seemed like the beginning of the game was a little bit mental, but he's getting back on track with some nifty hits. Saadia to Geek, to Saadia with the left and gets it down. And that was me that hit the ball right there. Thank you. Dennis versus Joe Beebe is the call for the second quarterfinal, I believe.
I believe it's a third if Dennis is playing Stephen Beta.
I don't really know what the story is, but they're starting it up anyway.
Yeah.
As Silvers to serve. After Saadia gets a beautiful spike down on the right side. It does indeed go to the same spot. Silver serves it into the net at the most inauspicious time.
Inauspicious. What an SAT word there by Joey Cohen.
Tobias giving some chizik to his teammates.
Shout out to Moreshet Yerushalayim, Rabbi Harold.
Most of these children are a product of that fine institution. As Mark Esses gets it, Geek sets up Silvers, who sends it deep down. Too good of a spot from Silvers as Geek saves it from off the net. We'll switch serves again. Looks like we got 14-10 now.
It is 14-10, yes, Joe.
As Geek will serve. Here he is. Geek. Tobias sends it back already. Saadia to Geek. They don't like that call, but Sammy D returns it anyway. Silvers. Saadia sets up Silvers. It goes down. Dug out by Sammy. Saruya sets up Tobias. Oh, and it's blocked at the net by Saadia.
No complaining, no complaining.
Mark S. with a huge block. Consistent at the net. As we got Joe Terzi on the broadcast, along with Emily Wayne Gore, Michelle Zolta, and Barb, friend of the broadcast.
Girlfriend of the
Elliot Levy.
broadcast.
Oh, and a beautiful monstrous spike from Robert Tobias. He's back. Going cross court seems to be his bread and butter. He doesn't want to go down the line because he's getting double teamed on that side. They're forcing out to go down the line. Sammy needs a little bit of help. Saadia, Geek, Mark Estes sends it back. Perry, Saruya sets up Rob. Here he is. Where will he go? Down the line! Tobias gets it down. He's back. Widely heralded as the community's best beach volleyball player. Robert Tobias is back, and the score is 15-11. We got the ball right here. Nobody seems to want it.
So timeout, I believe.
We got a water break as Mark Estes and Mark Saadia, the Marks on the other side, are taking a little break.
Joe, being at this court kind of reminds me of the legend Mocas. Where's he been lately? I don't think, ever since he's had a baby, he really hasn't been around as much. He used to be really the volleyball star in the community. I mean, I feel like my kids won't know who he is if he doesn't come back soon. So.
Yeah, shout out to Mocas. We'd love
Mocas,
to have him here in the booth. We'd love to have him here.
Anyone else in the crowd that we know, other than everyone?
We do know everyone.
We know Albert Rami, who's not invited to Shlush anymore.
Right.
Who else do we got? Yeah, we have the waves from those girls over there. Behind us, I think it's the second or third
quarterfinal, but Simon is playing. We wish him the best of luck. We hope he gets as far as possible in the basketball quarters. Apparently he's playing for the first time I've ever seen. Halawani with the vintage around the black serve. Esses gets it to Silvers, who somehow returns it. Saruya back with the spot. There he is. A.B. Saruya with a nifty, quick, sharp return.
And it's 15-13.
12.
12?
I think he just changed back to 12.
You're right.
Halawani with the serve again.
Sorry.
Perry's got a vintage sinking serve as Esses returns. Saadia sets up Silvers, the righty. Perry with a dig. Gets it to Saruya, who spots it on 2. And another spot on 2 from Silvers. The backward set from Saruya, but Robert with the nifty instincts to send it back over. Oh, and the spike from Silvers down the middle is too strong from Halawani to handle.
We also want to apologize for the shadows. I don't know if you could see everyone here, but this was the best position we could get with this crowd, immaculate crowd.
Huge
Just imagine
crowd.
how many people are watching basketball if there are this many people here.
Saadia, Tobias sets up Saruya. You don't see that very often. Silver, Saruya with the spike! On the return! Nothing but absolute bewilderment on the face of Robert Tobias. He can't believe his longtime teammate and buddy.
I believe the other team is clapping.
Just one-upped him. Even Silvers didn't. Nobody saw that one coming. Saruya with the booming spike. Sammy with the sinking serve. Saadia to Silvers. Weak spike. Sammy's got it. Sets up Robert T. Down it goes! We got a comeback coming. 15-13. We got a lot of pumped up going. Perry Alawani trying to pump up his
lucky
team.
They should go buy a car key right now.
In a lot of ways, Perry's the heart and soul of the team, carrying him. You see his emotions after every point. You need someone like that. Saadia with the left, nifty dugout by Halawani. Screaming he is. Oh, Robert almost gets it. Perry saves. Saruya will send it deep. Esses, Geek, Saadia with the lefty. Sammy was there, just an inch off. Saadia goes, when he's on that side, he goes to the same spot every time. Sammy's right there. He's just got to be ready. We're switching serves. 15 serving, 13.
Gotta tell you,
Mark
a lot of
Estes.
action here.
Big run here from Tobias. Put an end there by us. Tobias into the net.
This crowd is
Every
silent.
single point is intense. Everybody wants to win every point. We got 16-13. Saruya trying to pump up his team by saying, right now, this is the time. Esses, Sammy, Saruya. Oh, nifty try there by Robert Tobias. Saruya sets up Robert T. Robert goes deep. Robert has not been spiking lately as he's been meeting his match at the net, and Silvers sends it into the net, and we will switch serve. Saruya to serve. Been doing an unbelievable job, been carrying the team on his back. You see that on his back, Vic? That's the team.
Is that the team?
That's the team.
I don't know if you could see that with the shadow, but that's the team on his back.
There's Saruya. Geek with the backhand. Saruya sets him up. Tobias sends it long. Got to it a little late and couldn't help but balloon it over the outside. Vic, we haven't been shouting out Geek enough this game. He's
Yeah.
been playing unreal, doing a great job at the net, and his chiseled physique is kind of distracting the other team. That's the only excuse for them to be losing. Is Tobias with the spike, blocked by Geek again at the net.
4-0.
Saruya to Tobias, spike, dug out by Silvers. Geek saves, Silvers over, Sammy, Saruya, Robert again, nifty job down the left side, the little drop shot from Robert Tobias. Even when he's getting blocked at the net, he always finds a way to get his team the serve back, and he'll take the serve.
Undoubtedly the favorite, as we see his fiancée in the crowd, Allison Franco.
Allison Franco,
Shout
his
out.
fiance. Always good to see love here at High Heat.
Feel the love
Geek sets
generation.
up Sahadia, same spot, Sammy's there this time. As Perry goes right side, he gets it down. Unbelievable backhand spot there from Perry Halawani, and a great dig from Sammy Dayan in the same spot every time. Sammy was ready for it this time. Great dig. We got 16-14. Tobias to serve.
Nice steal.
Saadia. Saadia again, same spot, but it hits the net. Sammy D was there. If he didn't hit the net, Sammy would have been there easy. 16 serving 14. Geek to serve. Geek, a good friend of the broadcast. We hope he's watching.
Oh, that's a nice move.
Robert
Nice
T.
move by
Saruya. Back to Rob. Oh, and it's down, he says. Hits the line on the far right side. 16-15. I think that's a mistake. No point. They served that one. No point. 16-14. 16-14. And we got Sephardic Sports on the referee there, just in case.
Yep.
Everybody, all eyes on the volleyball court. Vic, you don't see crowds like this at volleyball very often.
This is
Halawani
unheard
around the
of.
back and over.
Each game is better than the next.
Geek sets up Saadia. Oh, and he tries to go down the line, but Robert Tobias is right there saying no thank you. Yep.
We're going to see what we can do. We got, hopefully,
16
we're going to be able to
15
finish
serving
volleyball
16
before
as
basketball.
Halawani goes over with a little help from the net. Silver's down, Sammy digs, Perry's running, but it's in the crowd. And did Perry step on anybody? No, as some blonde girls seem to be in the way. Perry wearing the vintage Perry the Platypus colored shirt.
Agent P.
Nothing you could do there. Strong spike by Silvers, but it looks like he's got a toe cramp. We saw him dealing with his toes earlier. We hope he's all right. A lot of delays here on the volleyball court today as the water starts coming out. Sammy hits up Perry with a bottle.
Can never hydrate enough.
Never hydrate enough. Except for me, I feel a little overhydrated right now. I really got to use the Pesh. Yeah,
But,
Sammy D. Sammy D knows where it's at. He knows that the Saadia spike is coming right here.
Here we go. Is it a timeout? Is it an injury? What's going on over here, Joe?
Injury.
It's like a little
Let's get into the into the mid-game huddle.
the old mid-game huddle.
Rebound.
Sammy D ready to take home the ship.
3, Feldstein. No good.
We'd like to give a shout out
Silvers
to
looks like he's all right.
everyone who made this day possible. From the hosts.
We got Eddie Dayan. Big shout out to Eddie,
Yeah.
coaching his son. He's at
Yep,
every
yep,
single
yep.
volleyball game. Eddie D, an inspiration to
We
us
have
all.
Mr. and Mrs. Jeff and Rachel Sutton, their son Joseph, Sally Spiegel, Benny Mann, Edith Cohn. Really,
Everybody.
everyone came together to make this day possible, so we just want to give them a special shout out.
Unbelievable job. We're so proud to be a part of this. As our side, a laser serve returned by Halawani. Saruya sets up Robert D, goes down, dug out by Silvers. Now Silvers is set up by Geek, but a terrible set. Oh, Geek has been setting like pure gold today, but that was the first miscue, and it comes at a big time. 15 serving 16. As Mr. Greenberg, the
We have
photographer,
Mark
comes.
Greenberg, community photographer, big shout out,
There he is.
long time
Sammy
fan,
D to serve.
doing his thing here.
Sammy's going to try to put a little oomph on this serve. 15 serving 16. There he is.
You'll
Got a
see
little
the
help from the
picture.
net. Geek sets up Saadia. Goes to the same spot. Dug out by Sammy. There he is. Knows exactly where he's going. Perry sets up Robert, who goes deep side and down. We got a tie game here.
Wow.
16-15.
Oh, this is crazy.
First tie game since 0-0. Sammy Dayan to serve. Let's get the lead here, says
You're
Perry.
going to see this picture on the cover of the image. Oh, wow.
Sammy going around the back, serves it over, and Silver sends it to the other house, coming down. Oh my God, Mark Esses saves it. Saadia gets it to Geek, who goes off the net and down. What a wild! As we just got a photo taken by community legend Mark Greenberg. Unbelievably wild point. It looked like Silvers was sending the ball to Ocean Avenue, but it got saved by Mark Estes. They ended up losing the point anyway. Silvers sets up Geek. Back to Silvers. Right hand, too strong! Too strong! 18, serving 16. The crowd is getting into it. The Deal Boys and Sammy Dayan are trying to book a spot in the final. Great serve by Sammy. Geek sets up Sadia. Same spot every time. Sammy with the return dig. Charles sets him up. Sadia goes down. Returned by Halawani. Esses. Geek. Right hand into the net. Sadia with the left. Miscue. 19 serving 16. Sammy D looking to finish off this game with a 6-0 run. Let's see if he can finish it. He needs 2 more. 19 serving 16. Unreal comeback. Emotions running high here for the Deal Boys as Sammy sends the serve into the net. But he came back. His team's got a 3-point lead. Mark Esses to serve.
Anything can happen. It's not a timed game. We saw that in the last game.
It took about 4 hours. Halawani, Saruya, they managed to get it over somehow. Esses. Geek sets up Silvers. Right hand. Dug out by Halawani and returned. Silvers sets up Geek. Sadia can't get it over the net. It'll go the other way. You can see the excitement on the near side and the crowd clearly on their side as the favorites need 2 to serve it out. And there's the crowd. Saruya serves into the net.
The old Shade chant. Ole, 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 ole. Shade, Shade.
We got Katie Waingord over there.
Katie. This is crazy. Shirts
Crazy.
all around.
No shirts on anywhere really. And Saruya sets up Robert T. No! Robert Tobias with a nasty rip towards the middle. If anyone was there, it would have taken a head off.
I'm amazed that the ball hasn't popped by now.
Unbelievable from Robert. That ball ended about 3 feet from the net. A great angle. Robert with a smile. He knows he's got a chance to serve it out here. Robert. Mark Sadia sets up Geek. Sadia left hand off the net. Saruya with the return dig. They've been returning digs all day. Here comes Silvers down. Returned and it lands. It'll go the other way. Unbelievable job here.
I really gotta see, Joe. I don't know what to do.
What happened? What's it called? Double dribble.
Saruya sets up Robert. Gets it down with a little help from our friends. Robert Tobias gets the serve back for his team. Perry will serve. They need 2.
This is why he gets the rep that he deserves. The
Perry
second half of this game.
going around the back as usual.
Oh, what a kid.
Right hand. Sadia. Geek sets him up. Lefty goes the same spot. Sammy's there. But Saruya wasn't there. So you know exactly where Saadia is going. But sometimes you just can't stop it. Saadia, the lefty. Into the net, and you can see the emotions from everybody.
They want a spot in the high heat Magan David final.
Volleyball. Esses. Geek. Sets up Silvers! Perry with the return dig again. Unbelievable job digging by Perry. Saadi goes to the same spot. Sammy! Diving return dig. Esses. Geek. All the way over. Saruya sets up Tobias. Here he goes. Oh! Too long from Tobias. Unbelievable return dig from Sammy D. Perry also. They're digging and returning like it's nobody's business. You don't see this high quality of play everywhere. It's only at the Sun Residence at the High Heat tournament. There you go. Robert again blocked by Geek at the net.
Geek getting into it.
17 serving 19. The first point for this team in a while.
Who's ball?
19-17. Mark Esses to serve. They just won their first point in a while. Here comes Mark. Perry. Saruya sets up Robert. Left hand! We have a net call on Robert. And it'll be 18 serving 19.
Wow.
Intensity running high, and the crowd has filled in even more than it was before.
If anyone else comes, they're going to have to stand on the actual volleyball court.
Or go in the pool. Mark Esses to serve. Perry. Saruya sets up Robert, who goes and he's blocked by Geek. Tie game, and just like that, the momentum has shifted.
We've seen this before with Geek.
19-19. They call Geek the comeback king, and they call a timeout, a very important timeout.
To the left on the one block.
Word in the house.
Unbelievable.
Joe, what are we thinking over here?
Intensity is running high.
Who is
Vic.
going to take away this game? Who is going into the championship, Joe?
Vic, I don't know, but anybody watching basketball, they're missing out on a crazy semifinal game here. We had back and forth all the way, 4 lead changes, 7 tie games.
We hope to try to get the next semifinal game and maybe the finals here, but there's no guarantees as our priorities are at Hot Shot right behind us. When they start their semis, we're going to be there. Shout out to Sully Spiegel for saving us a seat. Very, very good friend of the broadcast, a very hard worker for this tournament.
And here we go. Here we go. Marquez serves. Perry. Saruya sets up Robert. Robert's got to get this one down, and he does! Cross court, right side, it goes down. Robert Tobias getting the serve back. We got 19-19, 2 to win it, and Saruya's serve started the run for this team that got them the lead originally. Unbelievable game going on here. Robert gets the serve down, and the ball seems to be lodged in the bushes. They're trying to dig it out.
Backup balls, but for some reason they're liking this one. No, this is the first semifinal game. What are they up to behind us? Third quarters or second?
Saadia.
Third quarter.
It looks like Saruya will serve, and in the past, it's been Saruya that's gotten this team going.
All right.
And as we had
Not
before,
live, but
on his
we
back,
put
on
it.
the back of Saruya, you see the team.
We put it on our website,
serves.
SpartakSports.com.
Marquez sets up Geek. Silvers goes down right side. Down the line from Silvers, and they're just exchanging serves now as the ball is lodged in a tree. Who will recover the ball?
15-10.
The ball is in the tree. These little kids are going to try and climb the tree. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
There it is.
There it is. Sammy D looks like he's going to climb it. Hopkins.
Oh,
Move right on the block. When you block.
Sammy Eshko coming in from nowhere. You might see him soon. Oh, Ben Hamo, he's been on the broadcast and on the Spartak Sports Instagram in the past.
that's
Eliyahu Ben Hamo. Michael Abadi.
Michael Abadi, yeah.
As we have AB Silvers to serve. 19 serving, 19. Silvers picking on Sammy, saves, dig. Oh, and Saruya with the miscue at the worst possible time, giving them a point game as Sammy seems to have tripped on the line. Can't really tell if that one was going to be out or not, but
Anyone's game here, Joe.
20 serving, 19 point game. You feel the intensity in the crowd. Silvers seems to be picking on Sammy. Let's see what happens here. Silvers with the serve. Deep and out by about an inch. That was unbelievably close. A very risky play by Halawani letting it go, but it pays off. Out by less than a foot.
Wow.
That could have been an ace to win it, and you see the relief on Sammy's face.
This is fun.
He's having a good time.
Watch out,
Sammy D
thank you.
high-fiving, waiting for the ball. That dib threw the ball into the middle of the court instead of giving it to Robert T, the captain. Actually, I don't know if he's the captain.
I would call him captain.
I'd call it.
If he was on the ship, he would be the captain.
They're all a captain. They're all captains in their own way. Tobias serves. Saadia. Geek back to Saadia, the left hand, same side, and it can't get dug by Saruya. Sammy D, you know where he's going every time. We got point game. Who's serving?
He's calming them down, doing what he does best.
And Geek is going to serve for a spot in the finals. Unreal intensity here. I feel it in my chest. Geek serves. Robert. Perry setting up Robert. Here he goes. Robert gets it down, and the net call on the other far side team on Saadia. They'll get the serve back. Perry to serve.
This is crazy. 45 minutes.
Unbelievable intensity. A 43-minute and 47-minute game at this
Have we
point.
ever had a longer volleyball game? I don't think so.
Perry
Recording.
will serve around the back from the corner. Oh, we're going to call a pause. This game, this broadcast, is brought to you by the Dern Minyan. Brought to you by the Dern Minyan, taking place on the 3rd floor of the Annex in Magen David as Perry Halawani is getting ready to serve. He's being thrown off a little. Perry is from the corner for the first time. Perry around the back and over. Saadia, Geek, Silvers, deep, Sammy. Saruya sets Robert T. Dug out by Silvers. Geek, Saadia. Halawani digs. Saruya sets up Robert. Here he goes. And Geek can't get the block. Tobias rips it down. We've got a tie game. 20 serving 20. Perry to serve again. No spot. Win by 2. 20-20. Unbelievable game. Intensity is running high. You see Barbara Schwartzbond in the background going crazy. And the serve goes out. You do not see Perry Halawani miss serves very often. Crazy game. Saadia is going to serve now. We got 20-20 for those of you who are just tuning in. Insane game. Halawani saves. Saruya sets up Robert with the bump. Goes cross court. Dug out by Silvers. Silvers geek. Back to Silvers. Off of Perry. Sammy's making a run for it, but there's no saving that one. We got another point game. Match point for the far side team.
Wow.
The crowd has really filled in here at the Sutton residence at the volleyball court. You don't know what you're going to see next. Saadia to serve. He's got a laser, folks.
So we've hit the 45-minute mark.
Saadia with the laser. Perry. Saruya setting up Robert. This is it. Robert down! Robert Tobias saves the game! Robert coming up big when his team needs it most. A little shaky at the start. Started dropping for a little. And now he's got his spike back. He's feeling it. Sammy serves. Esses. Geek setting up Silvers. Down the line and down. Saruya had it. He's off by about 3-4 inches on the blocks. Hitting the side of his arm and going down.
Yogi
The score is 21, serving 20.
It's deja vu all over again.
Deja vu all over again as Esses will serve at match point. Esses serves. Halawani, Saruya, Robert. Like clockwork. Oh, excellent spot there by Saruya. Saved by Geek. Esses goes. Saadia backhand. Halawani to Saruya, who's setting up Tobias. Tobias goes cross court. Geek sets up Silver, sends it down. Perry, Saruya sets up Robert. Off Silvers, and out it goes. Unbelievably intense point, back and forth, 4 to 5 times. Robert goes off Silvers and down. Serving at 20-21. Match point down. Saruya serves. Esses, Geek. Silvers goes across. Saruya sets up Robert! Off the Silvers and down! He got the ball! He touched the ball, everybody! We got a tie game, 21-21. Robert trying to calm his team down. Emotions are running high. These teams have seen each other before, and it has been intense before. Saruya serves. Here we go. Geek sets up Saadia, left hand and down. We also touched that ball. You know exactly where Saadia is going every time, but sometimes he just hits it too hard for you to get it at all. 21 serving 21. AB Silvers. He's been known to pick on Sammy in the past, and he does so again. Gets it to Saruya, who sets up Tobias. Tobias! Oh, big return by Silvers. Saruya sets up Tobias a little bit too far of a spike, and it's down from Geek at the net! Point game for Geek again! Geek with a block at the net, silencing the crowd.
Joe, I think just about everyone in the crowd is rooting for Team Tobias. You know, it's very hard to go against the cheers.
And
but
you know,
it looks
it's
like
really a
doing
Cinderella story, Vic, because Robert at this very tournament broke his thumb last year and wasn't able to compete. And he's really coming back. Silver's picking on Sammy again. Saves. Saruya to Tobias. Down he goes and gets it down! You can see the cringing on everybody's face as the set goes up. But Tobias has not failed us yet.
The crowd.
And we have him serving at match point down, 21 serving 22.
As Mr. Lottie stands behind us.
Little Lottie, as we got Saadia being set up. You know where he's going. Oh, he goes down the line as a surprise to everyone, and it hits the house. Sammy choosing to lay off rather than run into his loving and caring mother.
Smart move. He wants
I would agree. I would agree.
Is this point game, Geek?
Geek, point game. Geek serving. Goes soft. Oh, and Robert hits it.
And just like
and
that.
Nobody moves, and just like that, this one is over. A heartbreaker, an intense one, a barn burner. Unbelievable game, as at the end of the day, you win, you lose, you shake hands. That's just the way it works. What an insane game. And we don't even know what to say here. We're just speechless. What a way to end the game. Unbelievable. Geek with a serve to win it. And for Sephardic Sports with Victor Dweck, I'm Joey Cohen for Sephardic Sports, brought to you by the Dern Minyan. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you at our next event. Thank you.